Hey guys, Elgin Walker here. Just another quick real estate market update. So, interest rates are up, right? Uh, Consumer sentiment, macroeconomics, microeconomics, what's going on in the real estate market? This is what I'm seeing. And some of this just from experience, and also I'm an eye test guy. Nowadays you have people that are really into analytics, nothing wrong with that. People that are really into stats, nothing wrong with that. And then there are people that are boots on the ground, kind of bumping elbows with people, getting a little bit dirty, and have their ear to the floor a little bit. That's me. That's the kind of guy that I am in this business and everything else, and have been as long as I've been in this business, which is now almost 35 years. So here's what I'm seeing. All right, and remember that all we really have to look at is trends. We get to look at things that have happened in the past and try to correlate them to what's going on in the world today to kind of get a heading on what direction we're going to go in. So first of all, the one thing I really want to reiterate to people is that I do not personally right now see a quote unquote market crash, or what my definition of a crash is. And I know there's some people that believe that that's going to happen. I don't. A couple of reasons why I don't feel that's going to happen, and I'm going to discuss, let's say, 3 reasons right now. So reason number 1 is that there's still, in the areas I service, more buyers than there are homes for sale. There are more buyers than there are homes for sale. So the supply and demand is still in favor of the sellers at this particular point, and will keep the market intact and will keep the market from more than likely, quote unquote, a crashing. Number 2, although interest rates are higher than what they were, they're still lower than they've been historically over the years. I know that we've gotten spoiled with 2-3% interest rates, so now they're 4 or 5%, right? 4 or 5% is still a great interest rate. When we bought our first house, we had to do a buy down. We bought our interest rate down to 12%. Yes, brought it down to 12%, and that was in 1989. So I don't have a whole lot of sympathy for you at 5%. I'm just telling you, that's still a very good rate, very good opportunity. Other thing that we're seeing right now, as far as why I don't believe the market will crash, this is the main reason, is because the majority of people have too much equity. Too much equity meaning this, is let's suppose that we have someone that maybe is in distress, or someone that has to sell, needs to sell, and I want to qualify a distress. Distress meaning that for whatever reason you're having difficulty making the payments. You don't even have to be behind in the payment. You're just having difficulty. Maybe there's been a medical reason. Maybe there's been a job situation. Just maybe kids' school. Right now there's more month than there is money. Right? More month than money. So if that's the case, you may be in distress. Well, in worst case scenario, and you have to or need to sell, you are going to have the ability to do so because there's equity in the property. So you're going to be able to price the property aggressively, price it fairly, and we'll be able to sell it. And there are buyers out there looking to purchase it. That's the biggest reason why I don't see a crash. Now, someone tells me, do I see maybe prices coming down or prices stabilizing? And possibly, but coming down to what? If property values have been increasing 25-30% over the last couple of years, and you come down 5 or 10%, you feeling me? So that's what I've seen happening. That's what we're seeing now. I will say, quite honestly, as of this date that I'm speaking, the market has slowed down. It has slowed down. But does slow down mean slow? No. It just means that you put a house on the market and I'm not getting 20 offers in like 15 minutes and they're all, $100,000 over list price. That's what that means. That means that homes right now in the market is still healthy. It means that there are buyers that are still looking. It means that there are sellers that are still selling, and that transactions are still closing, and it's all within a more than reasonable time frame. It does still not take as long as it did in some days. I remember back when you would take a listing, and you might have to have that listing 12 months. So if you're a seller right now, price the home aggressively, meaning you price it to market. Don't price it way above last sale, thinking that the market is going to continue to go up. That's a mistake. Buyers, you see a property that you like, you can afford it monthly, it fits your budget, and you can see yourself being there longer term meaning 4, 5, 6 years, you plan to probably be in that property, don't worry about it. Buy it. It's not the interest rate nor the price of the property shouldn't be what's important to you. What should be important to you is the monthly payment, what your monthly payments are going to be, because you're going to pay monthly to live somewhere. The only difference is whether or not you're going to be paying monthly payments for something that you will own, that you have some advantages for and can take advantage of the equity as it builds, or are you going to be renting something, which is nothing wrong with, but maybe you'll be renting from me and you'll be building my equity and then helping the legacy of my family. That's the difference. All right, if you got any real estate questions, feel free to reach out to us. We're here to help. We're here to counsel. And if we can do something to help you and your family buying or selling real estate, reach out to the Elders and Pilar Walker team. We love you. We thank you. God bless. Great day.